Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this, first of all, thank you. It means a lot. Second, you're probably wondering after the last video I posted, what exactly I've been making that I plan to post on this channel. Well, ever since my kosher ham business failed for some reason, I've been following my passion and coming up with ideas for animated shows, shorts, stories, and stuff. And since animating and editing cutouts takes forever and I'm lazy, and because I've got a lot to show you, I'm going to spend the rest of this video showing you what I've accomplished and getting my ideas further down the road. So, Sketchworld is an animated series I have a concept for, and it's honestly more or less the reason I made this studio. It was sort of a shower thought because I was watching the music video for Take On Me by a-ha, and I was like, yeah, you know, that's super awesome. What if we made that style into a whole show? By the way, that's the best music video of all time. You cannot change my mind on that. And it kind of just spiraled there into a whole world with backstory and characters and all the good stuff. It's basically what you get if you took AVA, Take On Me, and a little bit of Lost into one big pot and then stirred it all together. The theme you're hearing in the background is a demo for the theme song. There's a chance I'll redo it sometime, we'll see. But since I'm not an expert on animation, I've been raising money on my own to fund the pilot. Who knows if I have enough? The original goal I set felt kind of lofty at the time, but now I'm not sure it'll pay for the whole thing. But you know, here's hoping for the best. What I have been doing is a lot of backgrounds, and I'd show you, but that would spoil the show a bit, so here's 16 pixels of background 3. So, Sketchworld is definitely my main project right now, but it's not the only thing I'm working on. A few years ago, some friends and I were in a voice call, and one of them was like, if we were to make a TV show, what would it look like? And then this weird, goofy, medieval fantasy parody show arose from that conversation. Tiveria follows three 20-something bachelors and their pet mage hand as they struggle to pay rent in this world that runs on magic and capitalism. Since I'm not the only one working on this, I'll put the summaries from the other working on the project on screen below. It's probably the stupidest thing I've helped work on, and it's probably also the funniest thing I've ever helped work on, and who knows when we'll publish the pilot, but we've got a webcomic in the works, hopefully, and the great part of being on a collaborative project is that if any of the jokes aren't funny, I can blame it on my fellow co-creators, so yeah, it's great. So, Hartley Company is the only thing I haven't really actualized in any meaningful way on this list. It's also not coincidentally the most ambitious project I have. I'm still considering making into books, but honestly no one really reads so much anymore, which is a huge shame, but also not something I can really do much about. And besides, I think a live-action film series would be awesome. What is it exactly? I'm glad you asked! Hartley Company is a historical fiction taking place in the 20th century. Which part of the 20th century? The whole 20th century. Yeah, all of it. Follows the stories of three families, the Wrigleys, the Boyles, and the Tanners, as they, their children, and their grandchildren build and keep their creative studio afloat. It's got drama, it's got the Great Depression, it's got hippies, it's got sitcoms, it's got sad backstories, it's got heroics, it's got cowardice, it's got Irish people, it's got all of it. And if you do eventually see anything of the series, it'll probably be sometime in the far future, but I'll hang on to this for the future when the time comes. This is the only thing on the list that doesn't really have anything to do with film at all, although now that I think of it, it might be a good film of some sort. Basically, the first semester of 2025 I spent in public school after having been homeschooled since kindergarten. I went through some rough things at the time and started writing satire to cope with it, and by the end of it I had a full 88 pages of material which I added to later. Now the thing about this is that it's technically all done, it's just I haven't really contacted any publishers or tried to self-publish because let's just say it's one thing to write and it's another thing entirely to edit. I wrote this thing in a Google Doc with no formatting, no chapters, just one continuous thing, and I've made a lot of progress. It's just that there's a lot of material here, and it's in desperate need of someone who has more talent for editing than me. But if I ever make any progress on it though, I'll let you know. So I know I just said no one reads anymore, but oh hey, what's that over there? If you're interested in getting updates on this channel and the progress we're making on Sketchworld and Tiveria, I'll probably be utilizing the post tabs occasionally, probably once a week to once a month, so I can get back to working on backgrounds for Sketchworld. Because oh boy, I thought that first video would take a month at most. It ended up taking almost half a year. Wow, I really hope this isn't foreshadowing, but if you want to stay up to date on that, oh man, I'm gonna have to say the thing. Be sure to subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon for notifications, although once again your viewership does mean a lot. So, yeah, that's the things yeah,